X Blaze.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the All Seas Collectors Edition podcast. I'm your host today, AJ, and I'm here with the man himself, Ginger Cool.
What's up, guys?
And we've got Dom behind the camera.
What's up, yo?
James and Trish, our other hosts, are out right now. They are out at the PokeCon starting tomorrow. They've been driving across the country, bringing you the best stuff. We've got a couple guests already. We got Rydog in the house. Rydog, we were just talking about you. We got Cheryl Vick up in the house today. Good to see you, everybody. Make sure you all like, comment, and share. We like to give things away on this podcast, including this month. We're giving away. Want to show that off, Dom? Oh, there we go. Yeah. We've got that Grand Wizard Cartman here. Grand Wizard Team Cartman here. We're going to be giving this lucky U2's figure to one lucky winner next week. All you need to do is like, comment, and share on this podcast. We are going to put all the people who like, comment, share, and subscribe on all of our platforms. We're going to throw your names into a randomizer, and we are going to pull a winner next week. You can catch us anywhere that you can find podcasts. That includes here on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on iHeartRadio, on Google Play, on Apple iTunes, on Spotify, on Podbean. You've got about a dozen chances every month to like, comment, share, subscribe, and not even every month, every week to do all those things. We'll throw those names into a randomizer, and we will pull a lucky winner for that Grand Wizard King Cartman next month, and then we'll announce our next giveaway.
Ryan, we were literally just talking about you about 3 seconds before we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Love it. Love seeing you here, man.
Yeah, man, we like having you on.
Hey, and we have some awesome sponsors for this podcast. First up, we got Goat & Sons up in Thornton area. They're going to be opening up soon. Seeing those pictures, loving what we're seeing here. We got Mutiny Information Cafe, comics and coffee, and so much more. They've got events down there. They got concerts coming to town. Great spot. Make sure you check them out down off of South Broadway. And finally, PokeCon, Las Vegas, this weekend and again in November. If you guys are in Las Vegas this weekend, you've got to make your way out to PokeCon. We're bringing Garbage Island there. We have 3 Garbage Pail Kids, and we're bringing just all the best hits to PokeCon. James is going to be there. Trish is going to be there. Chris Rhodes is going to be there. Everybody's setting up. All right. Thank you for joining us, Kevin, man. Good seeing you on here.
Already calling out Ryan Harris, which is Albino Rhino.
Oh, yep.
We got Will Green. We'll also have Jeff Cox there, too, guys.
Nice. All right, everybody. So we are going to start into James's Coin Corner. He's not here, but we're going to go over these markets anyways. We've got gold today at $44.97. That is down about $20 from where we were. In general, gold has been just riding right in kind of that same area. Silver was at $75.78 today. That's down about 30 cents from where it was yesterday. It's all kind of riding in that same place, $75, $76 for gold, around $4,500 to $4,800 right now, or $4,500, $4,800 for gold, $75, $76 for silver there. We expect the markets to go up. It's a crazy world right now. In general, things are in a weird place. I have more people selling us gold and silver again, which as that happens, I expect the market then starts going and following it. Yeah. It does mention here that it's kind of same stuff we've been hearing, that we are seeing some critical drops on gold right now. I have heard that the European markets are moving their targets down. We talked about them having their targets at 6,000 and they weren't selling it for less than that. I've heard they're moving that down to 5,500 roughly. So just depends on our markets. Speaking of markets, our favorite market around here, everybody, is the Taylor Campbell's crypto is good. All right, everybody. XRP is at $130 a share. That is down 4 cents from last week at $134 a share. And the average price of Campbell's Chunky Soup is at $248 on off-peak hours, and peak is at $379 with Amazon at $301. And right now on Amazon, you can get your regular for $129, but at Walmart, you're paying $192 to $2, which means you can no longer use XRP to buy Campbell's soup, whether it's regular or chunky at Walmart. You're going to have to buy that Amazon soup and wait for the delivery. And 2 more cents, and you ain't getting that either.
Right.
All right. Now, it says comic picks with AJ, but it's not. We got a special guest here.
Absolutely.
Ginger Cool Comics. We got news first. We got comic picks first. What do y'all want to do with
Just
comic
do
news?
comic picks.
Let's do picks and then talk about
Gotcha.
what's going on in comic world.
Absolutely. So first up for you this week, I got Doom Quest #1. There we go. Doom Quest #1. Ryan North. Beautiful art inside by Belly. I read this last night. Another Doctor Doom story. Another Doctor Doom time travel story. Ryan North's been doing great stuff with Fantastic Four. You want this book. It's beautiful on the inside. I really enjoyed this story. I'm excited to kind of see where they're going to take it. To be fully transparent, I haven't finished One World Under Doom, the last year event, but Doom Quest seems pretty fun. It seems like a nice time. So next up, second pick of the week, I got you Superman, Father of Tomorrow. Little Elseworld story. I love those Elseworld stories. You always get something different. And this one, it's Jor-El makes it off the planet, not Cal, not his wife. So he's the sole survivor. He lands in Kansas, winds up with the Kents. So it's just kind of about what happened
Why is
to
it always in
he.
Kansas?
It's so well,
It's not always. One time
about
arrived
Missouri?
6 hours early, and that's how we got Superman Red Sun, where he is
Yeah,
raised
Well, that's true.
in.
Yeah.
That's a good
Where
story.
he's raised in
too.
Russia.
Yep,
The Red
that-
Sun, another.
The whole story is he
fantastic-
just arrived 6 hours before he normally would.
in the rotation of the Earth. So, but it's a good one. I'm excited to see where it goes. At the end of the issue, you kind of get starting to take it into the larger world of what's happened without, Superman there and all the kind of fun Cal stuff. Next up, I'm going to talk about some Swamp Thing 89 issue 2. Last time I was on, ironically, Swamp Thing issue 89 issue 1 was out. We talked about that. This one, it's not published. It hasn't been published before, but it's still Swamp Thing lost in time, keeps going back further and further. And now I think you're starting to get another Messiah motif in this story.
Nice.
Like Abby's pregnant, and now she's got to maybe be in a stable. But Alec Holland's Swamp Thing's trying to make his way back through time, but he keeps getting drawn to this Amber stuff. You got John Constantine popping up in the issue.
See, I would read it for that.
So yeah, it's definitely your classic story. It's really good. It's a great book. You wanna read it. And last up, Capes #7. You probably haven't been reading this. The first 6 issues of this were reprints that showed up in the Invincible comics.
These were at the end
It's
of the
backups.
Invincible, the first 6.
Yep,
Right?
the first 6, they were just kind of the backup comics. This is the actual very first new in-universe Invincible story being told outside of Battle Beast. This takes place in about the middle of the run during the Viltrumite War, the Invincible War out in space, issue 71 through 76. It talks about the superheroes on Earth, and it takes it more of like a business approach. Like, they got to be the top-rated superheroes.
Oh my goodness.
But the top guy here winds up irritating, the budget, and now he's on the Night Squad. And what's going on? He knocked down a building that was supposed to be for, orphans and stuff. And they're like, well, we got our budget from this city, and now you can't be our face anymore. So it's definitely a cool approach. It's nice to see new stuff in the Invincible world. They might be doing more comics. I don't know. It's so popular with the show. Doing new comics. Battle Beast was only supposed to be, I think, about 6 issues, and now it's going more further. So
That's new content.
Yeah.
it's good stuff. It is some really great stuff going on in comics.
Looks like
this
AJ
week.
pulled up with some comics.
I did. I had to grab 2 comics here because I do want to show off one of my picks of the week here. We got to talk about for a minute. And that is going to be launching Pride Month with Wiccan and Hulkling here, the Raid of Ultron. I always love my Wiccan Hulkling books. You all know I love my Scarlet Witch books. And also, perfect time to launch it right as we're going into Pride Month. Love this here. Excited for this book. One, make sure we show that off. I also have mixed feelings about this. I have a worst cover of the week, but man, with just a little work, this could have been the best cover of the week. So my worst cover of the week is Berserker, The Light Draws Breath. And we got this kind of weird cover here. You got some guillotine action going on in the back, which I like, but just the art is kind of all over the place. Kind of in the back here, they lose the focus if you see, and up front isn't as bad, but I don't know. The whole cover didn't come together the way I would expect it to, and I was a little sad because I really love the concept of the cover.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks a little One Piecey almost, like they're going for. It's definitely got that anime
vibe, like the hand, the proportions feel weird.
Oh, absolutely.
So I had to pick it, but it's not even that it's a bad cover. There's a lot of really good covers this month, and this is just one I wish was a little better. Because man, I'd have bought this cover if it was the right art.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I could see that. All right.
Cheryl Vick says,
Give us
All right, we got some news coming up, some stuff to be excited about, just some stuff going on in the industry. So first up, you might have heard, you might not have heard, but Dark Horse, their workers are actually unionizing. This kind of feeds in a little bit to AJ was telling me earlier about Magic
the Gathering attempting to, and Magic sending union busters, sending letters to their homes and stuff. But I'm seeing all the Magic groups, Magic people now saying that they're unionizing together. Artists are trying to get in on it, but it's actually specifically the Magic Arena group that is trying to, the people that work on Magic Arena.
Yeah. No, if you know anything that's been going on with Dark Horse, they fired their CEO. They've been doing a lot of internal changes. Workers there are just trying to get a little bit more protection for themselves. So you're going to see that happening. You'll probably see a lot of it in the news, depending on how it goes. But, that's kind of the news side of it. But some good comic stuff to look forward to. Absolute Universe keeps killing it. Absolute Clayface has been teased, rumored he's going to debut in Absolute Batman number 23. You can go out there. You can look at some of the Nick Dragotta design sheets they do, the design covers. He looks pretty cool. It's going to be another. They just keep knocking it out of the park. They've also teased Absolute Solomon Grundy. So it's
That's cool.
Scott Snyder has a long rope, a long leash to have all this creative freedom, and it's paying off. I think it's paying off. They're the best books on the stand. I consistently order over 100, and I consistently put almost 0 back because they sell that many off of our rack. Still, shop favorite Eric Powell. He's got a new book coming out, Hillbilly, Treason of the 12-Toe Maggie. It's going to be a 3-issue series. He hasn't had an ongoing or a mini series in a long time, outside of maybe some covers. So it's coming out in September, into September. So look forward to that. Static is going to be joining the Titans universe.
Loving that.
Static, yeah.
That is one of the biggest news things for me. And they attempted this and teased it for a hot minute, like 10 years ago in New 52. There was like one small cross, and everybody loved it. And then they never went forward with it. And like Static on the Titans, like Static could be leading the Titans. I'd love to see him and Robin being bickering over who's in charge.
Oh yeah, that kind of goes into like the whole New Dakota incident that's been selling out. I've got like a 3rd or 4th print. People come in and ask for it. Really trying to get those milestone characters more play and get up there because today was a fan kind of boycott announced of, because there's been 1,200 days without a milestone like kind of black character led team at DC. So
yeah, I saw that.
So it's it's going out there with fans. The other big book to look for, the one that you want to order that comes out in July, you want to make sure you added it to your pull list, is Terminal number 1. It's a Robert Kirkman story. It's a Joe Casey story. They're setting it up to be a long-term story like Invincible, like Walking Dead. They have 50 to 100 issues of this stuff. It's very much like a superhero, secret world, X-Men type story that they're billing, like this underground stuff, but you get powers from your genetics. It's typical. You've seen this trope before.
Yeah.
But they're doing a blind bag gimmick with this one. Blind bag gimmicks always. Battle Beast started this whole blind bag gimmick thing really with Skybound. Kirkman admits that this one's going to be a gimmick too, but he says it's really cool. No one's doing it. They will not tell you what's in the blind bag until July 22nd when this issue releases.
That's fine. That's the way it should
You're
be.
not going to know what you can get in these bags until July 22nd. They say you'll get an issue of Terminal number 1, but you could have an issue number 2. You could have a story told from somebody else's point of view that you can only get from a blind bag. You could have a sketch cover. Nobody knows. There's a lot of speculation, but I do appreciate the fact that Kirkman has come out and said, this is a gimmick. I know this is a gimmick. This is a gimmick.
I could totally see Kirkman being the kind of person who's like, I grabbed one of my personal copies of Walking Dead 1. That's just going to be in one of the blind bags.
So come on in, make sure you have them. FOC was this past Monday, and that's the day they announced what they were doing. So I am going to have a limited amount of these in the shop. So come in and pick them up. I do believe they carry about a $20 price tag this time, or a $15, because I think you get a couple of books in them.
Blind bags are getting a little more pricey. They're definitely trying to go for, you're going to pay a little more for that, a gamble, essentially.
Yeah.
And then I got the card news too. Talking about card news.
Man, cards.
So PSA announced today that they are pausing tiers of their grading system.
Yep.
So people that send in on the value tiers, so you get value bulk, value regular, value, all the value stuff paused. They told us in this press release, they're getting to a 10 million card backlog. They have 10 million cards just about sitting in backlog at PSA waiting to be graded. Now they've put $200 million into their capital to improve everything. So they feel by pausing this, they will not start grading cards until they are down to a 5 million card backlog. They think that's about a 4-month wait, but they're not holding anybody to date.
I question
And
is
they are posting an official backlog tracker
Yep.
where you will be able to start watching.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So what about eBay? Because that ordeal's even worse with them, and people are getting the damaged cards back after they've looked at them
Oh, yeah.
and evaluated
With
them.
eBay authentication.
Yeah.
So eBay authentications, it's kind of a different world because all eBay does is authenticate that the card is the real deal and that it meets what the seller said. So a lot of what I've seen with these eBay ones right now are people being like, I got a damaged card. So I've seen some people complaining they got damaged cards, and then it's eBay being like, actually, you didn't. Like this seller mentioned this had a crease. But then the other side is you got people who are sending to eBay authentication. eBay's authenticating, saying it's perfect, it's near mint. It goes to the people. The people then file a return on it and send back essentially a damaged version. And eBay says it's the same. That has only popped up in a couple of cases. eBay is actually working on addressing that from what I was hearing.
Okay.
In general, I guess that this goes in with some of the other changes they made with both coins and cards.
Mhm.
They're not really letting people do returns anymore.
Yeah.
When somebody now files a return on coins, it doesn't become a return, it becomes a case. And eBay makes them send back pictures to make sure that the item really isn't what they saw or sent or whatever before they'll even accept the returns.
Oh, good.
They're putting protections in place for sellers and stuff like that because, you know,
Only
especially
people who are.
what we sell is what we do here and coins and everything else. So it's nice to have
And
those little bit of
Some
protections.
people just know how to work the system, and they've been
Yeah.
doing it for a long
Yep.
time.
You got people who will bid on silver, get it, a week later it's down, and they'll be pissed about it and they'll try to file a return. And eBay's stopping that. And I like eBay for that reason. They are one of the only ones that really has seller protections.
With PSA, though, their regular stuff is open. It's just all the value tiers are closed. So your regular, your express, your super express, your walkthrough, those tiers are still open. They do not feel it's going to impact the amount of cards they're getting because all their cards are coming in through bulk. I mean,
Okay.
the value system. So at least they're putting a public tracker up there. At least they're
Yep.
Did they say how long the backlog is? Just guesstimate.
10
on-
million cards, and it could take up to 4 months.
They're guessing it's going to be 4 months to get it down to 5 million.
Okay.
So before they start taking more, that 4 months doesn't mean they'll be through everything. It means they'll be half through everything, and they'll start taking more again.
Okay.
So
Well, with that, let's go on to sports card news. Or sports card releases. We got a couple of ones here this week. We got some Bowman mega boxes. Bowman mega box for MLB here. What kind of hits we got in this, Josh?
oh, you got your same kind of hits always. You get your numbered cards, you got your prospects, you got your autographs, but you're looking for the rookies in here. You're looking for the first Bowman cards. You're looking for that I can never pronounce his name.
Mirakami.
I want to say it's Mirakami.
I want to say
It's probably
Mirakami, and
wrong.
that's not right.
But he's a Chicago. I believe he's a White Sox rookie. He's probably going to be rookie of the year. Schlittler's going to have stuff in here. His rookies were last year. But Bowman is the set you want, especially if you're an early baseball collector, a rookie collector.
And
Those are the
new
cards
holiday
you
kit,
want.
right?
Yeah, I believe this is Ethan's first cards are in here. The Rockies prospect. So
Perfect. All right, we got another new product coming in. Also, we got that signature NBA.
signature megas, blasters, and hobbies. So great product, especially if you're into some NBA. Sitting here getting ready to go to the finals, but the hobby boxes right here, you're going to get 2 guaranteed autos. You know, you're looking in the megas for those Odyssey short prints. Same thing in the blasters. You're looking for the short prints. You're looking for the numbered cards. All this product's really good. It's been pretty hot. People were posting videos, pulling really good stuff out of these sets. So, you know, you're looking for your Cooper Flags, your Lucas,
The Tony Brothers refractor.
absolutely. It's exactly who you want right there.
With this,
Your
doing that number
your
you were
reprint of
doing.
the 91 Mark Jackson. Was the Mark Johnson?
Yeah, my Mark Jackson.
Yeah, that guy. It's a good product. It just came in, so you want to come down and get it before it sells out. This year, our basketball, it'll come in, and it feels like the first 3 days no one's buying it, and then I
Boom.
go,
And
I'm
then
off. Yeah,
Yep.
I come in, and I was like, what happened to it? Oh, someone came in and bought all of it.
Yep.
So it's going to be hot. We have it right now.
Right.
We're not
It
going
came
to
out
have it
today.
probably when I come back
This
in.
came
Monday.
out today. So.
Absolutely. So once again, everybody, signature class 2025-26 baseball hobby boxes, blasters or basketball, hobby boxes, blasters, and mega boxes, all available right now. Best price in town, better than Dave and Adams. Come on down and get them before someone comes and buys them all.
Yes.
Hey, the Rhino's on.
Oh,
What's up,
What is
homie?
up?
You ready? Are you already there, or are you heading out later?
Ryan, man, can't wait for you guys at PokeCon this weekend. Excited to hear how you all do. All right. We have buys of the week coming up, everybody. We've got a couple cool buys we had come through. First up, little rough copy, but I always like showing off Spider-Man copies that are old, early issues. That's number 33, classic cover, Spider-Man in the sewers there. It's right now $150 here in the store. Beautiful issue. A little bit of wear on it, but you expect that on these ones. And it's hard to find these old Spider-Mans.
Well, the main cover is just the character given on all this stuff. It's such a great book.
And then one of my personal favorites, I have 2 or 3 copies of this book myself. We got DC Comics Presents number 26, first appearance of the new Teen Titans, who we were just talking about. They appear in a short story right at the end here. It's the first appearance of all of them except for Beast Boy, who officially appeared in an earlier book as a villain. But great book. This one is kind of faded, so it's a little bit cheaper. It's a $50 book. You guys can come on and pick it up. I've been specking on this book for years. I've got a couple graded copies, a raw copy. Teen Titans are eventually going to blow up. They are the superhero team from my generation, and it's going to just take a good comic story or a good movie, and then all of a sudden,
one arc, it'll change everything.
Oh yeah,
they need Snyder to write it.
Yeah, Snyder, he's printing gold right now, my friends. It's his can't go wrong at the moment.
And then always love Pokemon down here. We got this Pokemon Zapdos EX card. This is a graded 8.5 PSA. Came in beautiful card. Came in just after everybody left for PokeCon, so this one will be hitting our shelves here. Definitely check it out. We always buy graded cards around here. Make sure you guys stop in and see what we got. I also, small buy here, some small players you guys might have heard of. We don't show hockey as often, but a little guy named Bobby Hall. Anybody know Bobby Hall?
That's real cool, man.
Great card there. Chicago Blackhawks. Love that team myself.
Slapsticks, right?
And then we also got a little guy named Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe, everybody. These are hockey legends. These are the people that my coaches taught me about growing up. Love seeing these come in today. I don't often see the older hockey cards.
No.
So seeing these come in today, I just had to show them off.
Those old cards are just cool. There's something about those old, not wax cards.
Right, exactly.
The 60s, 70s, just different cards.
Oh, I love them. As far as new TCG product, we're in the calm before the storm. This happens every 3 months or so, everybody. Nothing this week.
Very weird.
We just ended with Pokemon. We were out of Chaos Rising. We told you last week it was out since Monday. I had a little left on Friday. It was sold out by Sunday. However, next week, the storm is coming again. First up, we've got OP13 re-release. I'm getting just a little bit back because I think I'm getting about 20 boxes between my 2 stores. OP13 coming back in stock. Then, over the weekend, we have OP16 releasing, and I am getting boxes, everybody. I, just like the last One Piece set, I challenge anyone in town to say they're getting more. We are your One Piece store. We get more product than anybody else. We're one of the first One Piece stores on Bandai. We are bringing out the heat with this OP16. But just like always, to get your boxes, you have to come play in the tournament. The tournament is still constructed. They don't start any of the sealed tournaments until September, which means you're going to come in, you're going to bring your constructed deck. You're not building a deck. You're going to play with the deck you bring for a chance to win some OP16. If you play through the tournament, you're going to have a chance to buy boxes also at the end. We're selling boxes and we're playing for packs. It's not a sealed tournament. It's only a $10 entry. Now, sealed tournaments are going to start in September. Those will be $40 entry, and you're going to build your decks and then play for more packs at that time. But that doesn't start for us until September, everybody. Once again, One Piece, OP16. I'm telling you all right now that, again, pre-release, we're going to sell out this weekend. People are going to start coming next Friday or Friday after for release, and we're already going to be out. I'm not going to have any. It's going to sell out during pre-release weekend. It always does.
Always. Every time you can't get a hold of it.
All right. Now, with that said, Trish's Toy Talk. Trish ain't here. And I know we've showed this off before, but God, I love this piece. I can't believe it's still sitting here.
Yeah. Memorial Day just happened Monday,
Yep.
So
we got
memory.
4th of July coming up.
Yeah.
Think how this piece would look at your barbecue, everybody.
Absolutely.
Protect you from the kids and the fireworks.
That's that Captain America Brave New World shield. Only $200. Full replica size shield. It makes a great backdrop for a podcast. It also would look great hanging on your wall,
It
everyone.
would look good going down a snowy hill in the winter.
I bet it would,
absolutely.
man.
You
Someone
get some of
tries
that
to get
spray that Clark Griswold had, you're good.
Yeah. Someone's going for the last hot dog. You can throw it
There you go.
Mhm.
around the 4th of July.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Absolutely.
You have
Love
nothing
it.
but great ideas, GC.
All right, what do we got for sports news, guys?
All right, we got the Spurs Thunder playing tonight at 6:30, which is probably right now or already started. there's been some interviews. I think it was, I can't think of the guy's name, the guy that used to be a kicker. NBA commissioner says the refs are outstanding in an interview, but yet slow motion seems to take care of that every darn time. So they've been picking on here's a big one. It's coming up. As we're knocked out. Sorry about that. It sucks. What can you do? Is it Bednar's fault or is the team's fault or both?
It's a shame hockey's over there.
They really they raked him over the coals because he was in Vegas gambling the night before. It's like, come on, there's nothing else to do. What do you want him to do? Sit in a room all night?
Yeah.
Get room service?
Listen,
we're all human, man.
Chicken tenders.
If you send me to Vegas, I'm probably gambling if I'm not catching a show. Either way, I'm drinking.
That's right. There's something going on. Here's the big one. Shai Gilgis. I can never say it. Shai, whatever his name. He is suing a company, fantasy sports company, that made a board game mocking Oklahoma City Guards' notorious flops. It's basically like Operation.
Yeah.
So the little basketball is like in his elbow, and you go in, you take him out, and it buzzes, and they put a cease and desist on that thing.
He's got his Oscar going.
Oh, I know. That's what, January?
Yeah.
He gets that.
Yeah, he'll go.
That's crazy. So a couple WWE news things. Star Curtis Axel, biggest between 2007 and 2010, officially was on the roster until 2020. Cursed at McDonald's employees before a DUI arrest. He performed under the ring name both Curtis Axel and then before that Michael McGillicuddy. I actually remember more as McGillicuddy. We used to make fun. He was on the indie circuit. Anyways, we also have an update. Last week we talked about Ludwig Kaiser. I said I thought I'd heard something about it happen, that whole incident happening in a restaurant. No, happened in the hotel. I got full news on it from this. We learned like the next day. He was in a hotel. He was getting on he got on the elevator, and he's with his girlfriend. He's making out with his girlfriend. A guy gets on the elevator, starts riding up with him. The guy then gets off the elevator before Ludwig does. And as he's getting off, he turns around and he looked at Ludwig Kaiser and was like, "You should have more respect than to be doing that. I'm going to call ICE on that bitch." And Ludwig laid into him, beat the fuck out of the guy. And then our good boy Gunther is the one who came and rescued Ludwig, bailed him out for $1,000. The judge has given Ludwig the ability to travel, so he will be appearing this weekend at his AAA match.
That's good.
So there we go, everybody. Ludwig, or El Grande Americano,
right,
is going to be fighting this weekend down in Mexico for the mask against the other El Grande Americano.
A lot of people want to FA, but they don't want to FO. So.
Yep. And then we got Brock Lesnar. So what is Brock Lesnar's status after going on right now? That's what they're asking here. And let me just explain to everybody. If you've been reading, listening to the podcast, I have already told you about this. Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania was beat by Obafemi. There, he took off his gloves and his boots, where everybody thought he retired. But if you've been following this podcast, you know I said he wasn't retiring, that he was not going to until SummerSlam. That story is now playing out. He came back during the Obafemi Open Challenge. Obafemi's had 4 open challenges, beaten everybody, and then all of a sudden Brock comes back, lays Obafemi out. Now, Obafemi and Brock are going to clash at the Castle, or clash in Italy this year is what it is. Clash in Italy. At Clash in Italy, there's rumors either way. Brock might win. Oba might win. The going rumors, Oba's going to win to put Brock, or Brock's going to let Oba win to put him over, basically. But then Brock will either retire there, or it'll feel like he's retired again. Somehow we're going to get to what we've been talking about all along. Gunther is going to come along to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman has owed him a favor for about 6 months now. He's going to tell Paul Heyman his final favor, or that favor is going to be to let Brock have his final match with Gunther at SummerSlam. SummerSlam in St. Paul and Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is Brock's hometown. He also premiered at SummerSlam. Everything in wrestling says he's going to retire at SummerSlam to Gunther, who's the man who retires people right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, they like their stories. Wrestling stories, great.
Oh, they're good at
it. You know that. Yep. Yeah, you build up really this epic story. And
then you put this under under entertainment news, but no, under sports news still is hockey great Claude Lemieux passed away.
Yeah.
Former Colorado Ave died sadly from suicide at age 60 here. Once again, everybody, we talk about this every once in a while. We got a lot of celebrities that end up dying from suicide. If you guys ever need any help, there is the Suicide National Helpline. Make sure you guys check that out. It is the #1 killer of adult males. All right, entertainment news. How's that Lego Batman?
Lego Batman is fantastic. The game is set up like if you like Lego games, it's perfect. The combat's fun. It's a Lego game. The way they built Gotham is awesome. I'm maybe about a third of the way through the story, maybe getting close to halfway. I like to take my time with the game, but it's like each section of the game is like a Batman movie. It's like, like the first section is Batman Begins, and then you get the Batman 89, and now I'm on like the Val Kilmer, George Clooney story, but the costumes are great. There's so many references. There's so many references.
Begins to 89?
It goes like Begins to kind of like.
So trying to fit them all into a timeline.
Kind of like, it's like, oh, this is Batman Begins, and he comes back. And then it's definitely more of the, Batman 89 Keaton.
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
And then it goes to the Penguin. You get Catwoman, and then you go, right now is Robin. It's like the Val Kilmer, George Clooney type stuff.
And I always love me Lego games.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they have such a unique design to them.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite memes going around right now is this one where it's like, what about another Skyrim game? And then it's everybody like being like, no. And they're like, what if it was Lego Skyrim?
Yeah, that's what they need to do. The references are on point. I think you should leave references. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
There's a part in the game when you're fighting Penguin, and one of his random pieces of dialogue is like, well, anyways, I started blasting. It is absolutely ridiculous.
That is how you do those games.
Exactly. It's the humor of the game. And
the humor is really good.
And it doesn't get boring to me. It's what I do.
Spider-Man Noir.
I haven't had a chance to watch that yet.
I haven't either. It's on Amazon. I've heard you can watch it in regular or black and white.
Yes.
Nicolas Cage pushing everybody, watch it in black and white. He says that's how it's meant to be seen.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably do it black and white first and then do color, kind of like how I did the Werewolf by Night series.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of people have been saying they've watched an episode in black and white, and they've done one in color, and then one in black and white. And I just want to do it all black and white this weekend.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. On to our new favorite segment, everybody. That's this On This Day in History. Today, May 28th, in 2016, everything changed. The whole world changed as we know it when our boy, Harambe, died. Harambe was shot and killed at the Cincinnati Zoo after a 3-year-old boy fell into the enclosure, changing the timeline as we know it.
Yeah.
We have to reload a new game. The sacred timeline has been broken there.
All because they had nothing in place just in case somebody fell.
I mean, Tony, everything that's went wrong, it's after 2016. I'm just saying.
You're not wrong.
You're not.
The 2014 American poet, memoirist, actress Maya Angelou died in 2014 there in North Carolina at age 86. In 1999, after 2 decades of restoration, Da Vinci's Last Supper was reopened to public view in Milan. And then it was closed again to public view in 2006 when I wanted to go see the damn thing.
No kidding.
Yeah, they were doing not restorations, but like cleaning stuff at the month I was there.
Of course.
And so only thing I could see was the damn Michelangelo outside. Amnesty International was founded in 1961. 1961, Amnesty International was founded in London, and in 1977 they won the Nobel Peace Prize. There we go. In 1937, Volkswagen founded a mass-produced people's car known as the Beetle and became popular during the 1950s. Yeah, that was the big push as the Nazis' car at the time.
Yes, it was.
And then turned into the Volkswagen Beetle we all know and love.
Yep.
1988, Jim Thorpe, one of the most accomplished all-around athletes in history and the first Native American to win an Olympic gold medal, was born near Prague, in what is today Oklahoma. It said Prague, and that threw me off. I was like, how's he? He's Prague, Oklahoma.
Prague's close to Oklahoma if you look at a map.
In 1830, the Indian Removal Act was passed by Congress, allowing President Andrew Jackson to grant Native American tribes Western land in exchange for their settlement within the borders of the U.S. states. That also is known as the Trail of Tears that bastard Andrew Jackson did.
Complicated men, these presidents. He also had an adopted Cherokee son. It's all American history's dirty. It's just
been watching a lot of it going into the 250, and it's all dirty. They're all bad. There's a couple good ones. I like a couple of them, but even the ones I like, there's bad.
Yeah.
And then convention news, everybody. The big news is James, Trish, Chris Rhodes out at PokeCon this weekend, everyone. Vegas, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, PokeCon, bringing Garbage Island. We got 3 different people there. Who are our 3 artists?
Jeff Cox, Will Green, and Ryan Harris, otherwise known as Albino Rhino. They'll all be there.
All of you guys going to be set up. We're bringing Garbage Island out. We are growing this thing. And of course, Garbage Island, an extension of our own con, the All Seas Collector Showcase. Everybody now pressing on 90% full. I've sold 3 more booths this week. I had another guy extend his booth. Ginger Cool's over here selling booths as he's out at shows.
You see me, you ask, I will get you a booth.
We are. It is getting crazy out there. Like I said in the last couple, I am still mostly looking for toy vendors. I would love 1 or 2 really big toy vendors. I just got one. I want a couple more. Other than that, I want those unique collectibles. Show me what you all got. We're going to get you in for the All Seas Collector Showcase. We've got our tattoo artist row. I think I've only got a spot or 2 left there. I've got 2 spots left in Artist Alley. That is all, everybody. It's going to be a huge show. It's Labor Day weekend, which much better than Easter weekend. People actually come out to shop Labor Day weekend. They're looking to do things. It's a great time. And we're going to be giving out the Aurora Rise 2026 Alex Sullivan Learning Scholarship. It's going to go on June 1st. It's going to be available for you guys to go and start applying for it. We're going to run that until 7/20 is going to be the first cutoff, where we're going to start looking at everything. We do a hard cutoff on everything on 8/20, and then we're going to make those decisions.
Also,
we got,
Rise does.
So
Awesome.
those are the big ones right now. And then going into June, we do have that Denver card show and the iCard show, both coming up in those months there leading into our show. Make sure you guys check them out. We just got back from Pikes Peak card show this last weekend. Huge show. Had a great time. Sean Gerspaw joining us. You know he's going to be set up at the All Seas Collector Showcase. We got his booths all set up already. Everybody, make sure you check it out. We're going to have that live auction going on with Nate Jackson there. We're taking items for it right now. We always say we're going to get more picky. We're getting more picky again. We are learning every time we do it what you guys want in the show. We are putting the best of the best in, pulling sealed product, pulling the best singles right now. If you guys think you have something that's going to be good in the live auction, bring it on down for James or myself to look at, and we'll get you set up for that live auction there, everybody.
One thing, Fan Expos this weekend. If you're going, great. But I want you to come to the store if you're looking for those autograph comics, because we're going to have them cheaper than you're going to find them at the convention.
Absolutely.
So come in, sketch covers, everything. You come in before you go to the show, and you're going to get your books way cheaper than you would if you had to go pick them up at the convention.
I had a guy today or yesterday. He was calling asking about sketch covers. He's talking about going to Fan Expo, and I told him we have a long box full, a literal full long box full. They're cover price for the most part. These couple might be a buck more, but they're cover price for the most part. Guy went crazy over them. Bought a bunch of them. He was coming out. He's been saying people everywhere else charging $10, $15 a sketch cover. Come on by All Seas. Pick up your sketch covers to have sketched on at Fan Expo. We have them here, everybody. Make sure you check them out. And as always, everybody, keep collecting.